For the first part of this vlog, I'm gonna do a little voiceover since I'm always outside the house and I can't vlog much, so yeah. If you're new here, I can't show much, so I can only show you like elevator shots or me going to her place and help her fix her apartment up. But I still do hope you enjoy the rest of the video. And we're done for the week. It's only Thursday, but my aunt told me to take an extra day off tomorrow. But I did manage to get some prizes for the carousel posting, and I'm gonna work on that later tonight once I go home. Hi. We're gonna cook some bangus. I got 2 pieces of tail and then 2 pieces of the head part. I got my marinade sauce right here that is actually vinegar, pepper, diced garlic, and salt. So we're gonna marinate this for like 15-30 minutes based on the recipe I found, and we'll see what happens next. And we're walking again. Yay! What do you want for breakfast, Miggy?
Pancakes.
What?
Pancakes.
You want some pancake? Yan? Alright, we're gonna get pancakes for breakfast. I'm making dinner for myself. I got some leftover rice in the refrigerator. And I'm gonna make fried rice, you know, like, so I can recycle. Like I remember my grandmother told me. So, like, if you have leftover rice, make sure that it's inside the refrigerator or refrigerated. And you can use it tomorrow. You can make fried rice. You refry the rice. Sometimes what I do is like tuna fried rice, spam fried rice, like corned beef fried rice. I remember I think we do have some ham, so I might, or I can actually mix. I can actually mix some ham and make ham fried rice. Miggy's at the back. Or Miggy is behind me, and he's watching wrestling right now. He's watching Raw on Netflix, so that'll keep him busy. He didn't know wrestling that much before, and I kind of introduced wrestling to him, and he's already a fan. I'm not sure who his favorite wrestler is, but obviously he knows John Cena. He knows Logan Paul, but he's not a fan of Logan Paul because Logan Paul is actually, or currently, a heel. For those who are not familiar with wrestling terms, a heel is like a bad guy for wrestling storyline or promos, and the babyface is the good guy. So now you know the difference. Got the ham. Just gonna cut these guys. And then what I usually do is like roll them up and then cut them into pieces. Just cut them into tiny pieces so I can mix them in the rice. I mentioned earlier in this vlog, my aunt didn't need my help last Friday or yesterday, actually. and because she wanted to get an extra day off from all the moving stuff. And what I did earlier this morning was listed some of the items in carousel. Remember back then I mentioned in my early videos that I did product photography for my aunt because she wanted to sell or dispose some of the stuff while she was moving because she's got too much stuff. I did all that and I listed some of the things she put a price on, such as like shoes, women's shoes, bags, other miscellaneous stuff that can easily be disposed. I think we already priced some of the bottoms or pajamas. The type of item that is actually a lot are the tops and the dresses. So I do hope by Monday we get to go through that and put a price on them so I can list them on carousel so we can start selling. For fried rice I use butter because it'll I don't know, that's what my grandma taught me. I make his food or lunch at school before he goes to school, so it's really important that, like, as a parent, me, it's really important that I know how to cook for my family, you know. But if you don't know how to cook, it's up to you. But like, I think that to each their own, you know. I'm not sure, guys, but garlic and butter start to smell good. You got a good feeling about this. Now, for the amount of eggs you're gonna use, it really depends on the amount of rice. For me, usually 2 eggs is enough. But if I see that it's the egg to rice ratio is not good, then I'm gonna add in 1 more egg. Just a disclaimer, I'm not a master chef, I just know how to cook. The reason why I'm actually able to cook was my grandma from my dad's side. When I was still younger, I remember her words being, if you want to eat, you should know how to cook. So like her pantry or fridge was full of ingredients, stuff that we can actually cook. And then I learned how to cook because I wanted to eat. Mostly fried foods, like, the typical foods like hot dogs, eggs, bacon. And then I transitioned to baking. I wanted to be a baker back then. And yeah, I guess it didn't happen. So anyway, at least I know how to cook. I understand that a lot of people don't know how to cook, but for me, it's like an important life skill. You need to know how to cook for yourself, cook for your loved ones. For me, I know how to cook for my family, especially Miggy. Every guy should know how to cook for themselves at some point. But that's just my opinion. Ham coming in. Here's the rice. You don't have to freeze the rice, you just need to refrigerate it. Because if you actually do this fried rice thing, and the rice is not cold, then most likely your rice is gonna turn into mush. You don't want that. So this fried rice thing is better with cold rice or refrigerated rice. Imagine if we have a bigger kitchen. That'd be nice. In terms of rice, I'm Filipino. Rice is rice. You don't need to choose, or you don't need any type of rice or a specific type of rice for this dish. Just save your rice, refrigerate it, and cook it the next morning. That's it. It's that simple. My brother Carl is actually inviting me or last week to go to CCF on site or their head office in Chende. I wish I could. I really do wish. Because lately I've been watching online. They have a YouTube channel where they broadcast the service live. I really do wish I could come, but who knows? Well, the reason why I'm a bit hesitant because as much as possible, I want my family to go with me. And sometimes my two brothers, they're scheduled for watching TCF live or on site is at 12 o'clock p.m. My wife's work, she has a shift on Sundays. My wife's work ends at 2 p.m. So the usual time I actually watch TCF on YouTube is at 3 p.m. or 6 p.m. And I'm not even sure if I can join my brothers if they do attend the 12 p.m. service. But it's all good. Because I think, in my opinion, it doesn't actually matter where you worship God. No matter where you are, as long as you continue to have a good relationship with Him, then there shouldn't be any problem, right? Before bed, every night before bed, I do the Bible app. I have this Bible app in my phone. I read the Bible app. I pray, being grateful for every day that God has given me, for blessings, the challenges to learn, the opportunities I face or do irritate, and the blessings will continue definitely. As long as you trust Him and His plan, then you should be alright. But that is my opinion. Lately, it's been working for me. I put my trust in God, and He's been blessing me ever since. Alright, I think we're good. So, I think you guys should see this. Voila. And Saturday night, my wife is actually not here. She's with her friends doing a teen dinner with her co-workers. So it's just me and Miggy. Miggy already ate earlier with the Korean noodles thing I did. This is my dinner. I think not all of it. I'm gonna put it in a container again. I'm not gonna cook it again tomorrow, but I'm gonna put it in a container, leave it on the table, and probably this will be my breakfast. I'll just reheat it. I'm gonna join Miggy and watch wrestling while I eat this. For those who stayed until this part, thank you. A like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated. And I guess I'll see you guys on the next vlog. Bye.